Castro takes care of business.
And we're excited about it as well. Matthew Boyd against Jorge Polanco to start the day. And a first pitch.
Kind of the spark plug in a lot of ways. In the last week and a half, he's really heated up, and the Twins have needed.
Stewart's got it.
Yeah, and he's doing it basically with a upper body to be short to the baseball. He's got a very...
Could be a double play ball, though.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting hitter in the 4 spot for Minnesota today. Way out in front, 0-2.
I don't know, probably 6 guys play almost every single day.
Side of the plate, it's a good baseball team. That's why they're tied for first. Gonzalez way out in front of Matthew.
Here come the Tigers.
Right there, Randy Dobnak has pitched so well this year.
How is he 5-1 to left to lead off the Tigers first? Second most since
2059 ground balls. He's got a 1.7 in the American League. There's a double play ball.
That's the ground ball. 6 in ERA. Here's Miguel from tying the great Charlie Gehringer for 50 in Major League history.
He wasn't catching up to the fastball, and I think has allowed him to get closer to catch.
Turn.
Give Luis Arraez playing third base a little day off here and there.
On the ground and on the backhand, Jonathan Scope. I sure hope so.
Yeah.
Just a special baseball player. Here's Eddie Rosario. Follows it back. It's 1-1.
Oh, and he'll hit it hard. But when he's not guessing right, you can see some.
Jammed him with a lazy pop-up to get Josh Donaldson. Or deal with a club option to make it worth over $100 million.
Matthew Boyd seems like he's in pretty good control today.
Ball to left, long run for Stewart, and he's Tigers as the 4, 5, and 6.
Now Detroit comes into this game 13.
He likes to command the ball down in the zone. He's got movement on both sides of it. There's a sinker,
and that's a base hit.
Single.
There's count for Goodrum on the outside edge.
Get a mistake pitch and drive it.
Candelario. He's hit to right.
Probably down and away. You see Avila shifting down and away, pounds that sinker in the
11 games at least. So that says something. Here's the 1-2. Polanco will make sure of 1. And
Jones. So that's updated.
He has so much movement down in the zone.
The deep, and it's off the glove. Stewart got himself a 2-out RBI.
The game can be fun, can be easy in here with a chance to drive in the second run.
Romine, a grinder as well.
Yep.
We had talked to him after the
near home plate, so you want.
Here comes the 2-2. Swung on and missed.
Hold and get your first crack at the big.
Hoping to see a couple of other guys come up. Daz Cameron, people were hoping to see come up as well. And there was talk.
At age 19, that's pretty good to pump the brakes just a little bit. Here's Max Kepler. Waits on, turns on it, and Kepler, and he's on to took him in the 5th round as a third baseman out of Alabama. Boyd trying to navigate.
But it was called a ball because of the way he caught it.
Swung on and missed. Big strikeout. Time up on an 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way, foul.
Get down the line well.
It's referring to Boyd, though. I mean, how careful you got to be here to Polanco.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Reyes. And Kepler.
So many Tiger hitters. Sano is so much. He's a lot better hitter.
The 2-0 pulled the string to make it 2-1. Now to Sano. Struck him out. A couple of punch outs from 1.
Third of a 7-inning game.
In the first 2 innings.
Pulls it foul. And Polanco, a twirling through. Would pay to see you put on those Elton John-like glasses. Up the middle. Victor Reyes, enough speed. He'll go first. And the Tigers are bouncing
him, and he didn't pout, and he for the Tigers.
Yeah, we'll take him. Here's the 1-0. Foul tip, like the Tigers were when Minnesota was at first base. Here's the 1-2 to Scope. Right side, it's gonna. Castro scores. Reyes. Cabrera is taking in Major League Baseball. Now the 2-1.
Upper to third. They'll go to second for 1 out.
Go to first.
Yankees, who've now lost 7 in a row. Jordy Mercer played for New York. The center field. Max Kepler reclaim the lead as we head to the.
Luke Voigt has had. Wow. I mean, we have talked about possible MVP fit, but Luke Voigt is
really impressive. Here's the 3-2. Short. Goodrum takes his time.
Ability guy. I think if anybody defines
1-0 from Matthew Boyd.
He says he gets bored playing the same position. And I challenge, go back in the bullpen. Family matters.
Now the 1-2 to Gonzalez. Swung on and foul tipped into the glove. Mighty cut and a miss. Guy who doesn't have any homers yet.
Well, his early first few starts, but he had an effective one.
Up for Jonathan Scope on the outfield grass in the lead. Each of the first 3 innings. Nico Good. And he walked him on 4 straight.
Entire right side of the infield open for side.
Still going back, and he makes. Dropped it! Dropped him right at the wall.
He's about ready to go back to jumping on the first pitch.
Dominating by Jacoby Jones. He tagged up from second as well. Austin Romine up the box. Tigers.
7 innings between the Tigers.
That should be a good one also. Looking forward to watching Tarek in his 3rd start.
Kepler mingling his first time up. Rounded foul.
Well, he's done such a great job defensively, but out there too.
Another 2-2 for Victor Reyes. Pitch swinging, and that's a fair ball.
Around the strike zone and changing speed, so just keep up what you've been.
Trouble, and it'll find the right field corner. Off a 1-out double.
Repeat your pattern with him.
1-1 to him now. Playing him to pull. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed.
What he did.
There the strikeouts for Matthew Boyd. His old buddy Alex Avila, who he's. Nico Goodrum calmly makes 9 pitches to get through 5 innings.
4 runs, 10 hits, and an error for the Tigers. Cabrera goes.
Both the shortstop and second baseman are back on the grass.
Copper to third, Adrianza.
It's 10 hits. They've drawn 1 walk. Make it 2 now. Better ratings at 17, and this year he has really found his way on that pitching staff. Last year, the payoff to Goodrum. A piece of hitting by Nico Goodrum.
Well, Randy Dominick's got to be one. He's usually working ahead in the count. He's had to throw strikes behind in counts, and the Tigers have taken advantage of that.
The 1-1 to Jones. The outfield grass. And Detroit
knocking on the door for more.
Play a little kind of.
Here's the 1-1 to Bonifacio, and he fouls it back.
Gave up 12 hits, only struck. The 1-2. Bonus. 1 run being the. Detroit in control against the top of their order. Here's the 2-1.
You know, that's Rocco Baldelli was trying to get an explanation from.
No problem. 30. Fought it off to make it 1-1.
Didn't separate and pull the ball. Matthew has a chance for another one here.
Make it 19. Cruz safe on a fielder. The 3-0. There's strike 1.
On by 5 runs. So you throw the fastball down the middle.
He's back. Still going back, and that homer from Nelson Cruz.
3-0. He's going to take a fastball down.
For both Goodrum and Jones, and it'll drop between them.
Fastballs, 10 of them.
Candelario under it, and
by DTE. Boys, the Ron Garden hire, Rick Anderson, and my partner Jack Morris will look at for a base hit. Willie. Here's the 3-1. Come on. What a cast. Dig for third. Runners at.
Right now he's 300 for the Tigers. Fouls it back. Here's the 1-2 to Scope. Third.
Boyd, 6 innings of work today.
And that's going to be up against the wall. One joins Chuck.
They've scored 2 in the 4th. The 2-1. Driven foul.
Different looks.
The payoff from Thorpe. And he walks Candelario.
Bullpen. Thorpe the only.
2-2 now to Goodrum. The 3-2. Strike 3. The 0-1 in from his first base position. Battle.
Matthew Boyd was very special here today.
Willie Castro all
That he might have really scuffled with, because
Jacoby Jones. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and foul tipped into